Everybody can rock a bikini, swimsuit, unicorn onesie, whatever floats your boat. If you wear it with confidence, you will look hot. I love McDonald's now and again, not every day. I'm happy with myself. I respect myself, and I know that no man, no genes, no scale, and no booker is in control of my future. I am. I'm very much a positive person. I put good energy out there, so I don't feel like anyone would want to do anything nasty to me. I don't ever want to blame my body for not being right. There's nothing wrong with having a bad day. Let yourself feel those emotions because every emotion is validated. I had a turbulent relationship with my calves, but I love them now because I realized that they were never the problem. Any images that I've had retouched, I look at them and I think, oh, I actually don't want that. That's why I don't share them on Instagram. I didn't always have a lot of self-confidence growing up. I tried the maple syrup diet. I tried the protein-only Atkins diet. You're always too something. Clothing for larger sizes doesn't have to look frumpy and old. It should seamlessly integrate fashion, like universal standard. I think everyone who shares a piece of themselves and is open and honest, I think that helps us all. My thighs are great. Every agency would mention my hips. I remember looking at the other models and thinking, I do not look like these girls. I remember Googling operations to make my calves slimmer, and I ate only ham for a week to try and become skinny. When I joined Instagram, I began sharing my raw photos along with my raw and honest thoughts and feelings. People often ask me, who is your role model? And it sounds a bit cliché, but I've been trying to be my own model. I want to be the girl that's real and show other girls that you don't have to have flawless skin or the perfect body, because that's just not real. You don't always need to be this flawless female with amazing skin and done hair. Perfect doesn't exist. My story is one of ups and downs. It's made up of tastes of success and a lot more rejection. Hateful words stand no chance against self-worth and a little of humor. I treat health and fitness as looking after myself. I dreamt of being an airy model before I came to New York. That was one of the main reasons I came to New York and wanted to get signed. I think unretouched images are even more beautiful. For so many years, I thought I wasn't good enough. I feel like I deserve to be loved because I've learned to love myself. I had a taste for this fashion industry that I loved and wanted to be a part of. If you start talking to yourself in a loving way, you're going to feel so much better, and your life is going to be so much happier. I started when I was 13 years old by entering Elle Girl's search for the next supermodel in the UK. I got to the finals and was signed by Storm. We need to realize that we can do anything with our lives because of who we are. Oh my goodness, Zac Efron has great abs. Everyone has to realize that body shaming can happen at any size. Invest in brands that make you feel good and that you believe in. You can't compare yourself to anyone else. I try and use this advice daily. I didn't actually fully believe that until I was maybe 21 or 22. We need to see real women's bodies. When you're happy and at one with yourself and have come to peace with who you are, that radiates. The you, everyone else is already taken. As a model, I feel a great responsibility, and I understand how an image can make a young woman feel. Throughout my whole teenage years, I had zero confidence and had to build it from the bottom up. Phones are interesting objects. Sometimes you wish they just didn't exist. I need to just be Iskra, and I've got to believe in me, or else no one will. I got told I wasn't good enough and that I could never make it. And then Ari told me I was beautiful because I was me. You don't need to be retouched, because the real you is beautiful. Social media should be a true sense of who you are. When we think about our bodies, we often think about the way they look as opposed to what they accomplish for us every day. I live by everything in moderation. Words and images deeply impact the way we view our bodies, and the consequences can be very damaging. There is a way to disagree with someone, but it doesn't have to be threatening. I know, when I was younger, I would look in the mirror every single day and hate what I saw. If you are trying to achieve the perfect body or aspiring to be like someone else, you are only going to feel like you failed. I did not label myself plus size. The fashion industry did. For me, health starts from the mind, and it really does start from the inside out. The more time I invested in myself and finding out what made me unique and special, the more jobs and campaigns I booked. There's a direct correlation between media and how we feel about our bodies. Social media has been both damaging and beneficial in terms of how we view our bodies. I had had my own trials and tribulations with body image. I had gone through a lot starting from my teenage years. I always encourage other people to share a story and voices. That is so important. It's easy to forget how powerful our bodies actually are. I have heard every negative thing under the sun about my body. Never think your life isn't good enough. You only have one, so enjoy every minute. The most important relationship we have in our lives is the relationship we have with ourselves, and we're not taught about it. We don't need to be categorized. We are all individual and beautifully unique. My dad always has the best advice. Girls shouldn't be worried about their cellulite or their rolls, or anything that makes us real. When you get to that point where you don't have to worry and you don't have to think about it, I'm pretty sure that's the best diet you can be on. Harry builds you up, and it makes you feel positive. Why don't more companies do that? I was a straight-size model from 13 to 16. But I was eventually dropped by the agency because my hips were too big. Labels make us feel worse about ourselves. And I would love for all models, no matter what their size, to be treated equally and called the same thing.